We go though. Big Omen Academy, T-side start, Mirage, and they love this map from the get-go. They were able to steal it away from Na'Vi in their first bout. So let's see if they come to the table prepared. Smoke over A, and Big are going to be moving towards it through the connector very quick. Jungle side smoke. JDC trying to tuck. They've seen him. There's a bit of a gap, and they've tried to push him out, but he won't move. There's the opener for Apex. By the way, all this pressure on A, all this control out under to connector. Look at the bomb. It's in B. Owls have no one there.
Yeah, with Zershan dying over in ladder room, you know, now you don't have any B control left.
Go.
And so they're starting to rotate players in, but they're so cognizant about the window flank, right? The fact that someone could be here trying to cut down rotations. It's somewhat slowing you down, but Zui and Shane have at least gotten a kill each. Or actually, ooh, Shane's onto a double. Zui will get dropped after that, but JDC has left this all on Aqua. We were touting this guy as the one to watch. Can he show us why? Wrapped from the short side and shot in the back of the head. Shane's going to lock that round in for Mouz NXT. Considering that was a 3-on-5, it's kind of miraculous that they come through with the pistol.
Yeah, it's kind of funny, right? Like, one thing that we credited Big for a lot is their calling, but I would say in that round, it kind of gets a bit weird. The strat is amazing. Like, it's faking everywhere. It's faking me, it's faking Big, it's faking Mouz. You know, no one knows what's going on. All that con control, that fake towards A, and they actually force B rotates. No one's in that B bomb site for so long, but Big don't know that. They slow down in apartments in that 5-on-3. And they're waiting around, and Apps lets Mouz get better positions, get control towards market, and end up winning that retake round. Big, if they just rushed out B off the back of those early kills, there would have been no one there, and that should have been theirs. Instead, we've got to look to German Deegs, but those aren't exactly easy to beat, as Mouz are about to find out. Still an eco for Big. They've actually saved for the third round, despite getting the bomb plant, right? Many teams force up with AKs and Galils. Big want their buy round early. And this round is just one where they can try and find damage, take weapons away from Mouz.
Yeah, easy does it on the approach, right? You don't want to just throw away a chance of setting yourself up for success in the future, because you got this buy round coming in next. Any damage you do now is super valuable. You know, if you're even able to take out, say, 3 players, mate, that would be... That's glorious if you're Big Omen Academy. It's not looking like they're going to be able to do that, though. A lot of kills come through for the Mouz NXT side, rather. Zershan really pushing the envelope, and well, he will get overwhelmed down here in the bottom of mid. Torshi's going to trade it. Oh, but with Apex getting that kill, there's a chance at a bomb plant here. Torshi's trying to keep him trapped in Apps, and so he won't allow that bomb to go down. Regardless of that, though, 2 kills coming in for Big Omen Academy.
Yeah, that felt like a waste, though, for Apex trying to take the fight. Like, you're much better off just attempting to jump and get the bomb plant. You know that you've killed the site player, but it's not like Big need the money. They've got their first buy round. Here come Big. Let's see what they're cooking up in the kitchen.
Mit der Instant rum. Aqua gibt TV. Ja. Leg die Bombe auch hier hin.
Gib TV, sobald du kannst,
gegen,
okay?
Ja, und du gibst gegen Con Bande.
Ja.
Bombe liegt TVs.
TV kommt. Hopp. Rampe genadet, gemollet.
Wieder einer Window. Einer Con, einer Window.
Flieg sofort gegen Con.
Ich hab Short.
Aim jetzt gegen Con.
Hit.
Kurz.
Der rechts im Eck, oder was kurz?
Ja, ist weg.
Du musst gleich Wunder nachsmoken.
Wer hat seine Smoke?
Ich smoke nach Window.
Wer hat Molly und Smoke raus? Der brennt Short.
Von nachgesmoked.
Vielleicht wollen sie Mitte regressen gleich.
Ja.
Das kann vorkommen.
Short smoked was nach.
Con nachgesmoked.
Vielleicht Popcorn smoken.
Window smoke
Window
traded.
raus.
Ja, du bist den Mollin. Molly Window
Warte.
und smoke Topcon.
Mollo Window.
Ja, ich sehe, warte, das ist grad noch scheiße.
Ja, ich flash gleich Con.
Mitte raus. Mitte durch die Smoke.
Er fickt mich auch noch,
In
Mann.
Con.
Okay, dazu jetzt. Digga, Topcon.
Wer's? Con close. Ticket wahrscheinlich auch.
Kann Topcon smoken, kann kurz durch.
Ja, mach.
Mach.
One peaked.
Lange Lat.
Wechsel tot.
Das ist nur höchstens gegen
B aus,
einen.
B
Wer
aus oben, B aus oben. B aus
Bitte,
oben.
Scout.
Nice.
Schön. Beide A.
Scout.
Bist du schon da?
Bist du schon da?
Ja.
Ja. One.
Nice! Alter,
Nice.
du bist der heftigste
Sick,
Prime.
Mann.
Let's go, Digga.
Wirklich, wie kann man so krank sein?
Ooh la la, cheeky little clutch coming through for Prime Taps. One of the players I wanted to highlight if we had time for it. And
Oh yeah.
well, it's a shame I didn't because he's providing the highlights now, Harry.
Yeah.
Little clutch on the B bomb site. That was a really rough round for Big to even recover in a 2-on-5 initially. And 1-on-3, I think it came through for Nick. Aqua lurking through jungle, got denied by the scout. And yeah, these were the shots. This was the start and the end of things for Big's first buy round. Good stuff.
Yeah, but beautiful stuff from Prime Taps there, right? Lovely little playing towards B. And dude, that 1v2, you could feel it coming in, right? The moment he kills that player over towards Market, it just gives him so much room to play that 1v1 out. I don't know, man. Me and you were calling that for Prime Taps ahead of time. No one could hear us, right? It's the one time where no one could hear us calling it, but we did. I'll vouch for you.
Easy to say that, Harry.
I mean, he won it, and we said he would.
I don't know. I mean, I called it, but there's no evidence of you calling it, Harry.
Okay.
You said you'd vouch for me. Well, I don't vouch for
Yeah.
you. So thank you, for setting me up there. But I'm going to put you down.
Well, Hugo.
I'm going to let you finish.
Look at Torshi. He's taken an aggressive peek into the apartments and has gotten this open at Aqua on the receiving end of that. This is an interesting buy that's come through for Mouz NXT, right? This is a full investment. But for the most part, it's Deagles. This AWP is the only big ticket item in play. And so that's why we see Torshi being very, very proactive, right? He took that B pick, he gets boosted for a Palace peak, but now he's already back on CTA. He's keeping it very mobile with this AWP, trying to keep Big Omen Academy guessing as to where that AWP is playing.
This is a lovely bait as well. Zertian going to be drawing attention. There's no way they check for JDC, you'd think. That's the info, spotting players. They do clear the corner, but JDC catches them with nades out. He's still trapped. He should be a dead man, and they will make it so. That being said, a 4-on-3 and all the info here for Mouz. They've started to move players in. The flank is coming in. Torsi's the last rotate, but the pistols might get it done before the AWP is needed to. Zertian drops the first. Sui peeks up, and now the flank to put the knife in the back. It's a perfect round out of Mouz NXT. 1 AWP, 3 Deagles, and an MP9. More than enough, apparently.
Yeah, and you know, these first few rounds have got me a little concerned for Big Omen Academy, right? Even though they've got one on the board, it comes down to that very unlikely clutch in a 2-on-5 to win it. And then the response is immediate from Mouz NXT, right? They don't even really have anything in this round here, and they still managed to walk away from it. This setup over towards B was great. So many little horrible crossfires. It was like a bait and switch into a bait and switch.
Yeah.
The double bait and switch, beautiful.
It's good that JDC never committed early, because as Torsi got that first kill, you could see JDC wanted to push and get the gun, but in doing so, you know, you offer up a refrag for Big. They're never given the chance to grab a kill, and they're forced to commit if they want gunfights. So perfect way to play that round in a 5-on-4. 1 gun here. And already it's been beaten up. Glaive down to 20 health. And he won't be able to repeat. Really, you could even argue throwing the AK over. Although he's the only one with armor, you're a shot from death, right? So you know, at least someone, if they're getting aim punched, you know, RNG could do them some favors maybe and give them a kill. Makes more sense than Glaive, who will just be eviscerated in his next gunfight, you would presume. And that gunfight is coming. It's coming on A. 3 CTs here in time. Re-smoke at Palace draws the attention back to ramp, and that's where the bulk of this push is.
Yeah, they're creeping up. Torshi gets the spot with that AWP. Dropping the molly is going to force players out ahead of it, but he's not looking at ramp anymore. This lets them in.
Oh.
Shane's having a flick around back and forth between ramp and palace. And really, I think even a double kill out of him there is impressive. It's kept this round looking good for Mouz NXT, and they're going to walk it over the line.
Nice.
All the rotations come through. Really nice response to that A take out of the Mouz squad. And so this 4-1 lead continues, looking to get even sweeter perhaps before all is said and done.
Yeah, that round was never really one that Big had too much stake in, right? They saved on 4 players other than Glaive buying up. So we're probably going to see a reinvestment here with Glaive on his back foot, put to a Tech 9. Worthwhile, worth the risk, I say. Hero guns can seriously win you rounds when you least expect it. Glaive is doing the util mid now. He's alone, he won't be committing. And Torshi knows that, but he's been flashed off, so now who knows? Could be up behind the boxes. Mouz have to prepare, but really the hits coming out of A, running through Ram. Shane getting one under the balcony, but his entire team smoked off. Good nade, lots of damage for Nick. And the bomb plot denied by Sui as well through the smoke. Insult to injury, even more damage done to health on Nick, and the CT players are moving in.
No real room given to Big Omen Academy, though. They're trapped on these 2 players trying to work their way into the site, and the double peek in tandem from Con and Jungle.
Lovely.
This is beautiful Counter-Strike being played by Mouz NXT. And Big Omen Academy, this might be, you know, their ultimate test in a way, coming in versus the boys who took their throne at the top of the league, a team that are really coming into their own as we approach the end of the season. And, you know, for Big Omen Academy, it might have been these strong starts. It might have felt like you couldn't set a foot wrong. Mouz NXT are really showing you, you know, what separates the guys up at the top from the folks in the middle of the table. Torshi getting more and more confident with this AWP. Just running out in mid, peeking in lower, so confident in his read that he's not about to get peeked from mid. He had Sui backing him up. Shane spotted a ramp player, and so that's brought Torshi back towards this bomb site. Big Omen Academy don't really seem to have a game plan in this round, right? I think a lot of it is just, spread out with the Deagles, see if we can find something, try to explode on the back of whatever we're able to get. And look at Aqua's position. It's nice, he's deep out of the apartments, but he misses that one opportunity, and he's not going to get given a second chance.
Yeah, with that, you're just left with mid control. That's all you've got going for you. One man can come ramp, but he's been wall banged through what? I could not tell you. Maybe CT. Window boost denied, and one by one, these Deagles are made quick work of. Mouz having no problems on their anti-ecos. It's a reassuring fact, right? You're building a lot of money here. You're building rounds, man. 6-1 at the end of this. I can be willing to put myself on the line there and say Lapex ain't going to 1v5. But no, nothing. No damage, no kills. 5 alive for Mouz NXT, and things are flowing pretty smoothly right about now.
Also, Hugo, I don't want to flex too hard on you here, but you remember what I named the Mouz NXT people in list of guys to keep an eye on, and I named the whole roster, but I named them in a specific order.
Oh, is it
the order I actually named them in is the order that they're in on the board,
well,
Hugo.
At 6-1, Harry, I would give you
saw
credit.
all this coming.
I would give you credit, but let's see how it fares at the end of the map. I'm not saying your suggestion's wrong. I'm not saying you didn't list a bunch of very capable players. I am saying you listed 4/5 of the Mouz NXT
I
roster.
listed
anyone.
JDC was just last on the list,
okay,
and he's last in the game right now. So
wow, is that by design?
That is by design. And Sui was first on the list.
I'm glad that Mouz listened to you and decided to spread the kills out according to who you think is best. What would they do without you, Harry? Let's see if it keeps up, though. What was the order, just so I can hold you to it?
Sui, Shane.
Yep.
Torshi, Zersh, and JDC.
I thought it was Zersh and then Torshi.
Oh, it might have been. It
You
might
can't
have
even
been.
remember your own
No,
list,
yeah.
Harry.
I think it was. I think it was.
Well, Right now, you're doing a great job.
No, it wasn't actually. I named the Riflers, then the Orpa. No, it was Torshi is third on
The
the
Riflers,
list.
then the Orpha. Orpha
Yeah, but
Zertian, then Torshi.
Zertian
okay.
isn't. But I named like the tag
Well,
team
none of this
duo of
matters
Sui.
anyway,
And...
so
it matters
it's
to
fine.
me.
Okay.
It matters to me. Sui down here in middle. Woo! There he is. Keeping up that top of the board performance, baby. Miss up from Torshi. That's fine. He can miss a couple. He's only meant to be third. So, Lapex up here through connector. Playing around the deep smoke that's dropped on in. Sui.
Careful.
Really? He's playing up in con. He doesn't know about Lapex, who's deep. But he won't peek back in, and it's Torshi breaking the silence next. Lapex blindsided by
confused.
Shane. Oh, Shane will get traded after that, but a blinder of a shot hit by Torshi. And so it's just Prime Taps now, 1v4. He's hounded down. Sui wants this kill, and he's going to lock it in.
That's so unlucky for Lapex, man. The reason he's hiding and not playing off that noise is he's like giving misinfo, and his teammates spamming for him at the bottom as well, like showing, oh, we're not in connector, we're smoked out. Oh, don't get too comfortable here. And then Sui goes and tucks in jungle. Lapex is like chasing him, and he's like, wait, where'd he go? At that point, you get peeked from CT. You're a done deal, mate. There's nothing you can do. Nice try. But Torsi, he's on one missed shot, but then recovers. He misses the easy one, Harry. He hits all the hard shots.
And everyone's always out here talking about misinformation. You know, where's the love for Mr. Information? Am I right? Torshi with the orb peeking into the apartment.
I don't even know how to follow up.
Aqua waiting. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. JDC gonna check for him, but Aqua wins out the head-to-head. There's Torshi with the trade. It's kept even. It's kept in a 4-on-4. And Sui through the con smoke has removed Lapex. Prime Taps retrieves that AK at least, but oh my word. The timing was almost cursed for Sui. There was a tiny little gap in that smoke. But Big Omen Academy wanted bigger stakes. They wanted to boost the player up in a window. They've put Nick here to try and work some of this map control in towards the A site. Mouz, they have to be cognizant of this, right? They've given up a lot of control in middle. They have to be aware that this window boost could have come in. And Sui looks aware, takes Nick out of the round. He's feeling it today.
Only headshots.
Yeah, beautiful. Well, Prime Tap, someone else who's also known for his headshots, is going to get a taste of his own medicine.
No.
Sui with a cracker of a round. 4 kills in it. 16 kills deep for this guy.
Chill. I saw him sipping his latte over there.
Yeah, Sui
caramel
gets it.
coffee. You know,
Sui gets it.
He's caffeinated, Harry, and he's feeling it.
I also have a caramel coffee. Me and Sui are
you got
one
that
and the same.
It might be a toffee. Who knows? I mean, might be unflavored. Who knows? But whatever he's sipping on, woo! Give me some of that. Give it to me on tap. Look at these shots. Look at these clean, accurate kills. No question about it. Big Omen Academy, it's a bad omen right now if Sui can keep these up. Is there any recovery? Maybe it's found in the form of a B-rush. Fast round for Big. First time we've seen it. Glade gets an entry. We need someone to step up, and Zertian could be that guy. 2 kills, and he's still standing at short. Finding a third. Bomb is still here, but it's not getting planted. The CTs are moving in, and they're collapsing on this B-bomb site. No survivors. Barely even space in that site for Big. They get swept aside. 9-1. Mouz NXT, a statement right now.
Yeah, we don't get games like this every day, right? Just goes to show you how fired up Mouz are looking. I don't think they were that happy with how the league started, right?
No.
They've even been saying in their tweets, like, yeah, it finally feels like we're starting to play, you know, like the team we know we are. And I think that's evident in this scoreline, you know, there's... This is a very one-sided game, and considering this is between 2 of the bigger dogs, well, you thought there'd be more of a fight to be put up. In this round, set smokes in at A, leave Shane out on an island, and unfortunately, it's Nick's island now. Bomb plant coming in, and Mouz in a very chaotic 4-on-5 retake. Lot of util in their way. They're gonna give it a look in, but if they don't find a kill quickly, Now, all this util might actually cause you some problems. It's going to waste a lot of time off the clock. So this first fight has a lot of onus on it for the retake attempt.
If you lose first fight, you might be thinking about a save, so time to go in big, and there's some kills. Oh, they're flowing through now for Mouz Sports like a river, and it runs with the blood of Big. Only Prime taps 1v3, they're on the bomb, and they've got the cover with the AWP. Mouz NXT10. And I was just about to say, that looked like the best round we've seen out of Big, right? Not just the opening kill that goes untraded and the full smokes with the bomb finally not denied, but they even get that re-smoking con, pushing Mouz further back. No stairs, no jungle, no control in that bomb site, and they win every single retake fight.
Yeah, and dude, this takes me back to like the first few rounds of this game where Big, you know, all the rounds they were losing, even when they were finding these little successes and maybe you get the entries. Think back to the pistol even, where it was like a 5-on-3 and they end up losing it in the blink of an eye. Like, the retakes are looking flawless out of Mouz NXT. They are unfazed by the fact that the bomb is down, that they're a man down. They're playing off of each other well. Everyone looks aware of what they're meant to be doing, what they're meant to be covering. And then you've got guys like Sui just having this, you know, life game as well. It's a perfect culmination for Mouz. A B rush, desperate times, calling for desperate measures, and JDC still takes one to the grave with him. Once again, though, it's a man advantage here for Big Omen Academy. Another one of these man-up post plants. They've got to find one of these. They've got to convert one, or else this is gonna, you know, this is all for nothing.
Yeah, this has to be it, right? This is the hardest round now for Mouz. This is even more difficult than that 4-on-5. They've got no control, only market. It's a default plant with a player coming in late from under as well, clearing everything. And Big, I think they've got it. Mouz are just looking for kills, and kills have not been given over, so they will be probably saving these guns right at the end. Oh, they're moving in with seconds to spare. You don't have time for the bomb. All it takes is a kill, and it comes through for Glaive. He's still standing, and Torsi hits him with a dig. But as said, the time eluding Mouz. That's a round you're calling for a late retake. You're just going in last second, but you know, if Mouz moved a bit faster, maybe there was a chance there. You saw them get the kills. Obviously, Big are thinking about leaving. Big are trying to get out the bomb site. But yeah, man, the fact that Mouz can go into that round and, okay, sure, they lose it, but they get all the kills and they save their orb. Like, Big aren't going to be rich anymore. Mouz, they're up to double digits. They're rolling in dough. Call them...
Yeah. I mean, if they were up to double digits, Hugo, they would only have like $20. I hope you know that, but... I know what you mean, double digits in the thousands.
I meant double digits in rounds.
Oh, fair enough.
So they got a lot of rounds, they got a lot of money.
Right, okay,
Big,
I could see that.
They got no rounds, they kept no survivors, and they got no money.
Oh, I get that now, Hugo, thank you.
But let's see some digits hit the floor in this A side.
Yeah, man, it's like the accountant's version of let the bodies hit the floor.
Let the digits hit the floor. Let the digits hit the floor. Let the digits hit the
floor. Yeah, man, it's pretty sick. But the man advantage for this round is found by Torshi. The only digits he's concerned about are the ones on the Mouz NXT side of the table. He wants to put an 11 where that 10 is now. And taking this Palace control away from Big Omen Academy has denied the A play. They all in their utility into A, Hugo. You mentioned they had no money. They don't have the economy to throw fakes in. You know, this is now, this one little push has really thrown a spanner in the works. Yes. The metaphysical works, that is.
Yes, indeed. Well, we are in the physics meta. Smokes over the top, mollies into the car, and Mouz not deterred by this utility. Still both players in the bomb site. JDC, I love it, moves back into where the Molotov was, and they're not ready for JDC. All the kills, and the bomb loose in apartments leaves Prime Taps on his luck. Lovely spray transfer. Woo! But he won't get any more with Torshi still on that A site. Mouz, 11 rounds, and they did find a 1 where that 0 was. They have upped the stakes. And what do you even do here if you're Big? You've barely got room in this game, nor do you have any money after that failure of a round. None alive in your previous win. No bomb plant here. You are just working with loss bonus, and I can assure you it is not much. So they might even have to eco for last. You know, you could justify double buying here for sure if you're Big. But I actually respect that even at 11-2, they would eco this round and just try and play for a 12-3. It's not pretty, but it's better than just rage buying back-to-back rounds and having nothing for either of them. That will mean this one will be a bloodbath, but when are they not?
Oh, Prime Taps, naughty little D kill. But they know where he is, they've got him caged in. Prime Taps, it should just be a matter of time, and there's Xerxen locking it in. 12-2. You've got this one last buy round to try and salvage 3 rounds over on your T side. But even if you get the best case scenario at 3-12, it's still worst case Ontario. So, yeah, you know, best case, worst case, they all the same.
At the end of the day, 12-3 is 12-3, and Harry, if the numbers don't speak for themselves, what do they do? Guess they would count for themselves. But really, Big are just begging for the scraps. AWP is here for Apex as well. Glaved off an AWPing. Now it's gone back to the in-game leader. In a game like this, hell, take what you can, take what you got. He's got 2 kills. He probably wanted it. Oh, and there's Torshi starting, as he often does. JDC left deep B, and he smokes it off. So he'll probably leave apartments rather than stay in a position that will get cleared now. And in this 5-on-4, Mouz do a good job, as they often have done in these positions, to just not give away any more kills, right? No mid picks available. Torshi's holding fairly passive. Doubt he's going to re-peek into Lapex's orb. And really, that's where you give up mid. The molly even does it. Damn. Did he just full burn out Lapex? How did that even happen? Uh-oh. Big now, 3-on-5. It's not getting any easier.
Xerxen gonna wrap onto Glaved, and this is a dominant first half of play. 13-2 in favor of Mouz NXT, and really not much of a CT side left to play if you're Big Omen Academy. If you don't win the pistol, we might never even get to see a full rifle buy on this CT side, and that would be a pretty sad state of affairs. I can imagine these highlights are going to look akin to a Mouz NXT frag movie with some occasional clips from Prime Taps thrown in. For the most part, though, everything's come up Mouz NXT here. You know, even if you look at like the frag counters comparing the two, I think all of Big Omen Academy have 26 kills, and Sui and Torshi have 40 kills between the two of them.
Damn, dude. Damn.
Yeah, that's pretty gnarly, isn't it? Those aren't pretty numbers.
No, but I mean, all you have to do is look at the top of the screen to get
It says
the...
5-1, mate. That's not that bad.
Well, it's about to get a lot worse, Harry. Keep watching that.
Okay, I'll keep watching. I can't see how it could get worse. Surely the Big Omen guy's got some rounds, right? Oh, it's still ticking up. It's fine. They must get, you know, like... They must win a round soon,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, they'll probably get something. Yeah.
Oh, it's still ticking up.
Oh, there's a kill. Maybe, no.
Nah, this must be a round that
Yeah,
they...
surely Big recover. No?
Oh.
This was dirty from Shane. Oh, one more. One more.
Okay, well, yeah, but like 8-1, right? So like they must break the curse eventually. Maybe on a B rush. Oh no, 10-1 actually.
Stop! They're already
Yeah.
dead.
This is a really, you know, I don't even think this is like a Big Omen Academy problem. This is like a Mouz showing up and throwing down the gauntlet. So let's go listen into the Mouz NXT comms and see how they're feeling after a 13-2 half.
I'm close. I'm jumping.
Go.
Window. You think?
Dead.
Nah, he's dead. Bye. Keep going,
Hold
keep
on.
going, keep going. Keep going.
Jumping.
dead.
CT1, CT1 for sure. I'm sneaking.
I'm gonna plant Zako, okay?
Yeah. And there's Sister J.
I don't see kitchen.
Planting Zako.
One is
That's
kitchen. Rotating.
One is CT for sure. I didn't see him. You can pick for one
One is jungle.
4v2, boys, 4v2.
CT dead.
Last in front of jungle, he has no Kevlar.
Hold jungle.
Kitchen. Yeah,
He's low
kitchen.
now.
He's afraid. Scared
I
of
have
me.
him. I have him.
So scared of me. Come on, Nixon.
Nice!
They will
Let's
of course have to force buy.
Bro, insta-dinked him window.
Let's do
like-
win strike counter eco.
Let's do it, yeah. Probably
Windstrike.
Eagles.
When you're wide swinging the window with Glocks and
Yeah.
getting the opening kill, you know it's about to be
Oh,
a
bro,
good T side.
even in the comms, the fact that Sui's saying he's running away from me, he's so scared, you know, like they know like what they're getting away with on the Mouz NXT squad here. They know that this is like, at least from a mental perspective, in the mind
pretty
game that is
mental.
Counter-Strike, this is looking unrecoverable, right? You were down in the dumps of your Big Owen Academy. You're feeling very unsure in every fight you're taking. You're almost going into a fight believing it's lost before you've even taken it.
Not for Nick, though.
Yeah, that's a nice deke to open up, but it's quickly traded, right? Cancelled out again, kept in the advantage of Big Omen Academy by Lapex. Oh dear, the German Deagles, Hugo.
I mean,
oh,
they're kind of throwing this round away, Mouz. This is a 14-2 round. It's fine. It was always going to happen. You were always going to get ahead of yourself. Now you have two options. Torshi wins a 1-on-4, or you strap it back on, you fix your stuff for that next round. Why not both? 20-3 on Torshi. This is one hell of a showing. Shane's 22. Oh, sorry, Sui is 22-4. So Torshi wants to rival that. At least get a couple before your inevitable death. But nothing is being given. And at this point, Big seemed to know that he couldn't have left. They're holding that top mid rotation. They seem to believe in their timing. And so they may as well just stick together around the guns, remember, because even though only one rifle has been picked up, there's all these AKs are available. If they hear the bomb go down B, they grab the guns from ramp and they rotate. And if not, well, they're hoping to push this in the last second. Maybe that's what
I
Torshi's
almost
waiting
wonder,
for.
yeah, I think Torshi is just full committed to the save and is trying to watch these weapons in the knowledge that eventually Big Omen Academy are going to come knocking, trying to get them.
Yeah, may as well go now. 10 seconds, give it a go. There's an AK right there. Torshi's looking at it. You can grab that safe. Oh, leg shot, and he gets out with a gun.
Yeah, you could kind of see that coming.
Yeah.
Like, you kind of thought that unless they keep... Oh, and he dies after time.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a little rough. Little rough.
Not exuding the confidence of someone going 20-3 has. But I'm not going to, worry too much at that. 14-3. You've not lost the game yet.
But out of all the ways for Big to have won a force by keeping 4 alive and a kill after time is pretty big. It's going to force the reinvestment here out of Mouz NXT. Torshi only has a P250 in this round. And the rest of the gang, they've got pistols and armor. They're leaning towards this A bomb site. And so just a little contact play. This one flashbang on Sui is over at ramp. So I imagine he's going to throw that in for his team. Or they might just full contact this.
They come. Been spotted. AK ready to tear them to shreds. And not having too much difficulty in doing so either. Galil's even come to offer assistance, and Sui is stuck back ramp. Really trying to make the most out of this round. But they're hunting him. What's he doing? Is he showing a lineup or something? Oh,
No,
he's shooting a
he's-
spray.
He sprayed the, it looked like the sorry spray,
Yeah.
and then just shot it a couple of times.
Nice. That'll win you the round. Maybe.
I don't think he was trying to win the round. He was all alone in a 1v5.
Bigger having, Mouz are having fun though, and that's what's important, Harry. Because friendship, man, that's what it's all really about. Friends we make, the games we win, places we go. And so Mouz huddled together like, ooh,
Like
a murder of crows.
a murder of crows.
Yes.
Well,
Spreading their wings.
the crows take flight. Caw-caw!
Caw!
Can these hungry crows do anything about
Oh, the murder going on.
little run boost for the crows? They've gotten smarter. They've evolved. However, They are just crows, it's important to remember. And they're no match for an automatic assault rifle. As we're seeing now, the murder of the crows.
Murdered.
Caca!
No, they're dead. They say nothing now.
Oh. Well, that's a nice clean round out of Big Omen
Yeah.
Academy.
Shout out David Attenborough one time.
I don't... Why? What reference did we make to
Nature documentary.
Big DA?
Big DA, is that what you call it?
Yeah, Big DA, David Attenborough.
A Big David Academy.
The Big David Academy.
All right, here's where things get interesting again. You've had your ecos. You've had your...
That should also be a Counter-Strike serial.
Yeah?
Ecos.
Ecos. How do you spell that? E-E-K-O-S?
No, like E-C-O-S.
Okay.
Ecos.
Flash play ramp, but no one's holding where the
They're
flash
cheap
popped.
and they taste awful.
Great. What
They're
a...
full of fiber.
Who wouldn't want some? I think they're called Cheerios.
Here we go. Shane, little gap in that smoke. The rest of his team taking middle. Apex about to peek this from the top of Ticket. Oh, there's a bunch of bodies, and somehow Torshi wins out that fight. Prime Taps, the only guy who's been putting up numbers, tries to save the day here on a push out through jungle. He's got to care about Con though. JDC waiting in the wings is on for a double, and it's just Glaive left alive in this clutch to keep you believing. Spam to death through it. Shane gonna lock in that round for Mouz NXT. And just like that, we're right back to where we left off. The beating set to continue. Mouz just one away from taking this. So let's go listen into their team speak.
Most secure round ever, right?
Yeah, if
And
he's not
they
holding,
also played in con.
if he sits like this and holds the light, I'm gonna cry.
North
guys,
mid.
okay?
Let's do north mid.
North mid.
You have AK? Okay, well, everybody has AK, fine. Johnny, I'm flashing under, and I'm gonna go fast because I don't want to get caught with a flash.
Yeah, sure.
You can run with me behind me if you want.
I will. I'm anti-flash though.
Yeah, do it.
Oh, I flashed already.
I'm fine.
You smoke one, right? Yeah.
Yeah, we are paddling.
Paddle.
Flashing con now.
Oh, it's
Window,
open window.
window,
Wait.
Dead.
Nice.
Boost still.
CT up on A.
Wait.
I
One
smoke
kitchen.
in jungle. Let's go
One
B.
kitchen, he's coming back to me. I have to hide window a bit, guys. If that's fine. You guys can go B still. I think he will come to the office.
Yeah. B push.
Yeah,
He doesn't
and
know.
Push B. He smoked
And
me.
kitchen.
Kitchen.
Listen, 1A right now. 1A.
Underground dead.
Up,
B dead.
up,
Go B.
CT on A.
Just go B.
Yeah, kitchen. One was. I'm city.
CT up.
I'm city
Out of
hiding.
window.
I flashed John.
Yeah.
I'm watching left side. I'm middle.
Can the kitchen as
Man
well.
is clear. Kitchen.
Up city.
Kitchen entrance.
I'm holding.
City up.
Smoking it.
City up. City up. Yeah.
The money shot.
Outside kitchen. He was. Outside kitchen pushing. Can you flash kitchen, John? In kitchen.
Yeah, wait.
Yeah.
Flashing.
Boom, kurva!
And so that's a pretty dominant victory there for the Mouz NXT squad. Yeah, Big Omen Academy, I don't think they were ready for what Mouz brought to the table today in any shape or form.
No.
It felt like a bit of a sleepy Big Omen Academy and a
Rusty.
very on-point looking Mouz NXT. Didn't quite marry up the way we would have wanted, Hugo, at least in terms of giving us a very exciting game. But for Mouz NXT, hell of a performance. We're going to throw this one back over to the desk. Vladdy, what did you make of that?